Yeah, hello. In this video, I'll be showing how to send the template which we created in the previous video. That is a promotional template. Here you can see the template message over here. Come to the template section and promotional template, edit template, and here you can see the parameters components of promotional template. Here you can see we have two main component. One is image in the header of one variable, and then we have another variable in the body with a name. And since the buttons are static, we do not have to add them into the N8N node. So let's quickly move on here and add a trigger. Okay, so let's say let's delete all these nodes and let me show from starting. Let's add a trigger node and go to WhatsApp Business Cloud, send template, select a WhatsApp account, then you can select the phone number linked with the WhatsApp account. In the recipient name, let's add my name, my number for now, and then let's select a template name, promotional template, and then we can add a component passed in the header which is an image. So let's select a type image, and here we have to give an image link. Like you can see here, I've already generated a URL from an online website. You can do it as well, which is image to URL, and come back to the workflow, give URL, and then we have a variable in the body that is text, and let's say Manoj, and that's it. Here we go. Click on execute. Template is sent, and this message status accepted does not mean that the message has been sent or delivered. It means the API call made by Meta was successful, right? So now to check if the message was delivered or not, let's quickly move on here and show you exactly what happens here. So we'll have a WhatsApp trigger node on messages, and then we have a properties. Here we can receive message status updates of template or normal message. We can have send, read, fail, delivered, deleted, or all means that. So whenever this is active and we execute this step, we come on here and let's execute this, and here you can see the first item would be status sent and the second item would be delivered. That means the message has been delivered to the recipient, and we will also get the status read and even the responses, right? So let's make it this active, save, got it, and then we have here, let's send the template, and we'll come back here, go to executions, and can see here we have one execution, which means the message was sent. The next one, which means it was delivered, and the next one, which means it has been read, right? So, and if a user makes a response to the template they got, we get it here as well, which is a button response which has a payload I want to join. This is how we get all types of message status updates, right? In our case, we might just need let's pin this output. Make sure you execute this keeping the workflow inactive. So when you make the workflow active and execute, we cannot get the outputs here. So let's add a if node here that will check the status. If the status is sent, we have got one item over here, and then here we are going to check only two things, whether sent or failed. We do not need all. As we can see here in the injection sheets, we are going to update status as yes or no based on these. Based on whether the template has been sent or not. And now we are going to check this. If it is true, we are going to make an update to the row. So let's move on to sheets. Let's select the document and the sheet, which is N8N and team contacts, and then we are going to check the number to match. Let's duplicate this and connect to the false branch. And now going to schema, recipient's ID, we are going to match, and if the message status, in our case, we are going to check if it's sent or not. If in the false, so we are keeping it as no. Coming over here, let's match the number, and then if it is sent, we are keeping it as S, right? As you can see, we are going to check if the status is sent. We are going to update in the true branch sheets as status is S. If it is not, we are going to move to the false. So let's save this and move to our workflow. Here let's connect the sheet, Google Sheets, get rows, and then we are going to get N8N sheet, and when we execute this, we get total of 9 items, and then what we need is we have to send this to all the people. So to make this, since we need number to be in string, not in a number format, we are going to use a transform number should be in string. And let's execute this step. As you can see, we got a string, and then since we have different since we have 9 to 10 contacts, to make it follow the regulations of WhatsApp, we will be using loop over items to split into batches. Let's keep one template at a time, and let's say and we'll be adding a wait node, 5 seconds, or in case length. Save. And when we execute this, let's go to our template node and let's update the recipient's phone number to be this and text to be name, right? And let's save this would be the workflow, and this is the workflow to capture the status that is sent or failed. And let's unpin this, come back over here, and we are going to check in the if the status is equal to send, we are going to true branch. If not, we are going to the false, right? So now let's click on save. Let's make it false, make this active to ensure that it captures every information. And here let execute this workflow. Okay, so as you can see here, one item to second item has been passed. Let's move on here. Let's see execution, right? As you can see here, for every 5 seconds it's been running. 12, 18, 25. So every 5 seconds, this, as soon as the message template is sent, it triggers the workflow, and if it's sent or failed, we are going to capture, and then we are going to update the sheets. Yeah, as you can see here, the workflow is complete. You can see here Ajay and Tushar status is no, that means they have not received the template. You can check over here. We'll come back here, and as you can see, a status is failed, and title, this message was not delivered to maintain healthy ecosystem engagement. In order to maintain the message failed to be delivered, right? So basically this is the workflow which captures the status of the template, and this is your workflow to actually send the templates.